Hi, this is Sahara playing Avadon to the Corruption, and we are in Serdika doing Yannick's quest, Yannick's studies. We are in the ruin that he told us to go to. We came in, bought some baddies, and now we are ready to go down one of these flights of stairs. There's one here and one there, so eeny meeny. Looks like they go up in different areas. So let us see if he's down here anywhere. You entered the catacombs under the temple. Many honored warriors of the Taiwan were interred down here and forgotten. This place is centuries old. You find no signs of where Yannick went. He must be down here somewhere, at least his body. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh my goodness. He is a sorcerer after all. He should be able to take care of himself. Okay, here we go. We got some steel bones and steel bones. That always that's intriguing, isn't it? All right. Bleed flash on the steel bones. Didn't do much at all. Wow. So let's see if she doesn't. I want to get rid of this. This is going to be the hamstring. That other one just. All right. Well, you did really good, Kaleida. We got more of them. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of them here. So, what if we step back, do a turret? What if you stand back and do, but what does it do? Temporio does, it just, oh, it slows. Damages and snares. I think this one's better because at least it damages, but this one doesn't really. Oh, and slows. Okay, well it does. All right. And then you are going to do. How we do a sharpshooter. Even though it was to the wall, it worked. That's just so funny. But anyway, okay. And can you get back? And then you're going to do your searing spray. Okay. Then I don't think I can get back. Maybe one step. And I will do my cone of fire. Okay, and you can do your, blade sweep. Ooh, nice, Kaleida. Just go ahead and do that. And you missed! Really? Do I have to do it for you? Yeah, I guess I do. Well, our turrets are going to take care of it anyway. Here we go. And we got a sapphire. Yay! Oh, a bar of iron. Okay, so I was looking at what the heck is this? Magical missile. That is 67 to 315. This is 48 to 94, or 56 to 286 for energy damage versus. No, it's not as much, but it also does fire damage. So I'm thinking maybe I might remember that, try to remember it anyway and use it. Because I never have. Okay. I have a feeling that is going to, well, there's Yannick's studies, but I think this is going to meet up with that other stairway over here. Well, we got somebody in here. Shade of Alex's something. Let's just leave them there for now. Bronze girdle. Anything on the walls? This should hook us up with that other stairway. I'm thinking. It does. Just want to make sure. Yep, it does. Okay. And nothing on the walls. This is interesting. Okay, there are some people. So let's go ahead and do my... Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Really didn't do too much damage that I could see. You come up here. Alright. Come on up. Come on up. Blade flash. Blade flash. Stunning bash. Oh, and you missed. Okay. I thought we took the training, you know, so we would have less misses, but that's what I get for thinking. And glide up. There you go. More coming up on us. The cleave got the other one. Oh, you can do your shield thing all you want. It's not going to help you. I thought I saw another one moving around down there. That one's gone. This one's gone. Alright. Okay. Up here we come. You can come up here. Here we go. And you miss. Blade flash. Blade flash. And stunning blash. Okay. So what? Are they full of sapphires? How many of them are you down here? 2. Kind of tired of playing with you guys, so we're just going to go ahead and do some turrets. You just like you barely even saw her or reached her. Trying to draw them in. There we go. Alright. Now you're within distance. That one's gone. There you go. Bye. Put you to sleep. Put you to rest. No more bad dreams. No more haunting the living. Alright, so this is taking us down to Yannick's studies, but I think I probably should figure out what's going on with this thing up here. Maybe I won't even be able to get in. I haven't tried, so... Nope, won't let me in. So I do have to come down here. Okay. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. Robbing the dead. Oops. A Heartbreaker Goblin. Clive. Okay, I'm sorry. That's 62 to 186. Critical hit, 10%. 10% of melee damage. Oh boy. She gets mind effects a lot too. What does she have? But if I have this, I have to get rid of my shield. So that's right, she's got the Blade Master one. And that's the whole thing. If I go with this, I'm going to have to get rid of my shield. And my shield... No. Nope. Yeah, look at them in both. If you take one and it's a two-handed weapon, then you're giving up something, getting rid of your shield. So, truth. Oop, here's Yannick. In his red hair. What? Alright, hi Yannick. Alright. There is a magic circle in the floor here. A pool of stagnant water is in the alcove to the south of it. Yannick is standing in the center of the circle, staring into the water. His robe is torn and filthy, and he looks thin and haggard. He is doubtless lucky that you have found him, and yet when you approach him, he doesn't react. He keeps staring into the pool and whispering softly to himself. Yannick? He doesn't respond. He keeps whispering. Shake him. Yannick screams and leaps away from you. He starts to run out of the room, but you grab his arm. It takes a minute, but you manage to calm him down enough to get him to recognize you. Sahara, is it you? You are here. Blessed luck. The knowledge is here. I knew it. We can have it. We can share it. How did you get here? I came here. It is hard to remember. Yes, the gates opened to me. I came in. The place welcomed me. It knew I sought its knowledge. With respect, it let me in. Okay. Tell me about this knowledge. You can't hear it? Hear the whispering? The promises? There is ancient knowledge here. The sort I have been seeking. We have been seeking. We have been seeking. It is here, waiting for us. So what do you want to do? Yannick points to the north. There. The spirit is here, with his promise. Knowledge. Waiting to give it. I only waited for you. Waited so we can share it. So what is waiting for us? The spirit of this temple, a Taiwan spirit, wise and powerful, ready to aid us, promising us knowledge. We need to go now. Okay, so who was the spirit? I don't know. Powerful, honored in life, enough to build this temple for him. Don't know more, need to learn it. That is why we go to him. And won't the spirit hate the pact? It predates the pact. It may not even know what the pact is. Okay, and it probably does. And what will this knowledge cost? Cost? Then Yannick smiles. He's forgotten that you asked the question. Alright. We're not going to get him out of here. We know we're not. Alright, we can go. Yannick lets out a gasp of relief. A single tear runs down his cheek. Yes, Sahara, you can share the knowledge, the glory. Come with me, and I promise I will be ever loyal to you. He points to the north. The gate is there, Sahara. Please, I beg you, let me have my glory. Alright, so this is where I have to choose him. Yannick walks up to you. His eyes are still glazed over. Sahara, The knowledge, it is still here, still in the temple. While you are here, I will be with you. In case we go, in case we learn. Okay. So, yep, Yannick's with me now. And I think it was Kaleida that had the Staff of the Sorcerer. What else did we have that maybe... Oh, yes, Wizard's Bow. He didn't really have much to anything else. Why do I have that in there? Because I couldn't decide. Alright, so now we're going to equip him with... He's got Sage's Bow, but I think the Wizard's Bow... What does he have? He's got a Black Oak Bow. 44, 132. Oh, it's better. Yeah, 50% to missile damage. I mean, that's got 1% to intelligence, but the missile damage is much better. Alright. Pendant of Nimbleness. He's got, Golden Bard. I don't know if that's that important to him, but this is what we were. Staff of the Sorcerer. Okay, so he is using Staff of Recovery, which is 70 to 200, 73 to 209 fire damage. Magical Missile attack is 35%, which is this one did too. Ice Storm, 5% to magical damage, 10% to healing. Focus Magistry is pretty good, and Ice Storm, he doesn't really use that, I don't think, but I don't ever use him, so we'll go ahead and give it to him. I can't equip any of this stuff. He has this, okay. This is, oh yeah, that is better. This is why I kept it for him, the Spider Silk Tunic. 1% to Dexterity, 25% chance to evade. And it's, yeah, I think he needs this more than that. Okay. And these things we can't get those until we go back to Avadon. Okay, but he has nothing else. He has no potions or anything, so... Yannick, if you die, sorry. Okay. So there we go. I suppose I should have taken Alcander's stuff, but... to be quite honest, I don't think he had that much anyway. Alright, so what do we have for you set up here? We got Lightning Wind. Okay, we got more stuff now than what we had. Charmful, no. Daze. Still Wind. Here we go, the Ice Storm. Fire Ice Storm. Still Wind. Firestorm. What was this? This was, okay. Group Cure. Group Cure. I need the... He doesn't have the group. He's got the hostile, but he doesn't have the group one, which I thought he could have. He should have it, but he doesn't. Ice Lance. Charm Bow. Daze. Arcane Blessing. It's supposed to do nearby allies, but it really doesn't. So we'll just put the days in there. Okay. So here we go. Talk to whoever this is. Shade of Alexis. Whatever. You enter the small chamber at the north end of the hall. It is ringed by stone pylons covered with ruins. Yannick stares at them, quivering with anticipation. You are more distracted by the shade in the center of the room. It is faint at first, but more solid with every passing moment. It is the ghost of a Taiwan warrior. He wears ghostly plate armor and a wide variety of insignia. The symbols are archaic, so you have no idea what they mean, but you suspect they convey high honors. The shade looks at you and grins. Yes, an offering at last. So hungry, so long, so hungry. Are you a god? No, my ungrateful people, they did not give me the worship I deserved. I lurk here, a mere shade, ignored and forgotten. Now I only grab for scraps, like you, to maintain my cold existence. Are you the one who took control of Yannick? Yannick? Is that its name? It doesn't matter. It will be remade to serve. Yannick ignores all of this. He stares at the stones. And who are you? You must ask. You ask the name of Defender Ulysses? The great general who took Hochlinda into the Tawan Empire. Such a victory, such a glory, and I am forgotten. Ulysses trembles. You are mine now. You will pay. So, pay for what? For forgetting me. You will be erased. You will serve till you are scraps of flesh. You will sustain me. In return, you will get knowledge. Knowledge is the joy of service. Perhaps there is some of the way you dare threaten the servant of Avadon? What is this Avadon? Only more food for me, arrogant little thing. Yeah, if you didn't know what the pact was, he's not going to know what Avadon is, that's for sure. Well, I will deal with you, arrogant spirit. Ulysses crackles. I am the great leader, the war master, the mind taker. I will prove my dominion. Okay, whatever. The shady Ulysses looks around for Yannick. The sorcerer is close to your foe and in sight. Ulysses points at Yannick. It is time for your reward. The shade whispers, serve me and the knowledge is yours. Yannick's gaze grows even more vacant than before. Oh, don't tell me he's already charmed. Yeah, he's charmed. The shade of Ulysses calls a spirit from beyond the grave. Okay. Where is my other tinkermage? Alright, so we're dealing with, I'm going to put down a blessing pylon. She's going to go up here and she's going to do, stunning bash on your sorry ass. Yeah, we're not too concerned about you, Yannick. Not right now. So how long is he charmed? 3. And then we're going to go ahead and do a, freezing turret here. The shade of Ulysses calls a spirit from beyond the grave. Okay. Well, you know, we're not doing so good. I'm already hurting, so we're going to do Blade Flash. Wow, he takes a lot of damage. I'll tell you that. Hamstring. Yeah, go pick on our turret. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I think we better do speed here. And if you've got a thing of speed on you, I don't think you do though. Wait a minute. Do you have haste? No, you don't. Yeah, Thorn Shield though. Oh, Yannick, you're out of your whatever the heck it was. Okay. Ooh, what's this coming up behind us? The shade of Ulysses looks around for Yannick. The sorcerer is close to your foe and in sight. Ulysses points at Yannick. It is time for your reward, the shade whispers. Serve me and the knowledge is yours. Alright, so he's charmed again. So, in other words, I have got to get him out of here. That, I guess, is what I need to do, huh? Okay, I need to heal myself first. I've got the haste. Okay, she also needs to heal herself, and I've got to heal here. Alright. And We're getting there. So next time Yannick is able to, he is getting out of here. Out of town. Alright, should be close here. Alright, he's gone. With the final blow and a spectral scream, Defender Yelex fades away. His shades fade with him. The dark magic of these catacombs immediately starts to fade. Sedeka will no longer have problems with monsters being drawn to this ruin. One thing does not change, though. Yannick is still dazed. The soft whispering only he can hear has not ceased. He runs up to the stone pillars and begins to inspect the ruins that cover them. What do they say? Yannick shakes his head. He looks closer. Then he runs to another pillar, then another. He shakes his head. No, this can't be right. What is it? Nothing. Illegible, mostly. What is left is a simple history. This battle, that victory, no magic, no rare knowledge, no power. No, it can't be. This will be solved. Solved how? In my spare time, in my quarters, at night. The words, I can see them when I close my eyes. I will find the secret, the message. It was promised. A true promise. I will find it. Yannick, it was a trick. You need to let it go. For a moment you think that he might listen to you. The moment passes. No, I felt it so strongly. The secret, I will learn it. For the pact. For Avadon. For all of us. Zahara, thank you. You did all I could have asked of you. I owe you a debt, and I will make sure it is repaid. I am your loyal servant. Now, let us leave. I have all I need. The study comes next. Then the learning. Then the victory. He smiles and he turns to leave. So, what if he hadn't been charmed when I killed him? Why? Because he's still charmed? So if he hadn't been charmed, this is kind of what he already has. Armor 12%, 2% to word mastery, 2% to fireball, 1% to intelligence. I don't know, I just put this on him, but he doesn't need this. Yeah, so if I had killed him after he came out of his, makes me wonder what's going to happen. Is this something that's going to obsess with him? I mean, he's never coming with me again because he's not one of my favorite characters. I mean, he's okay, but he's too weak for me, mental-wise. Being a student is one thing, but he's just too weak. Alright. So, I guess we need to go back to Avadon so I can pick up my other member. Pick up Alcandor again. So, I will see you in Avadon. Alright, so Yannick is back in my party. We're all still at level 30. We're not getting any bigger than that or any higher than that, which sucks because we got a ways to go yet. So I'm going to go back to, excuse me. That is not what I wanted. So we're going to go back to, Drummond Portal where we're at because we have lots of stuff to get finished there, but I need to get my normal people with me. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle that workshop. And I'm going to work on it off camera, and as soon as I feel like I'm getting close to victory, I will bring you back online. Alright, so it took me 2 turns to do this because first time I got killed, well, I couldn't even get close. The whole secret is you've got to get out of the other mage's point of view. Their line of sight. Plus, you have to get rid of the constructs in the middle of the field. So, you have to work your way up to the it wouldn't work if you were on the north or south end, because they can see each other and they can fire each other. So you have to go to the west end, the west tinkermage, get up behind her, stop her from keep laying down her own turrets. I have two tinkermages, so having 4 turrets running constantly helped keep the ones in the middle, the constructs, from forming. And then in between, when the mote of light is moving around from tinkermage to tinkermage, you pick off the constructs before they come up to you and start wailing on you and killing you. So I finally got her done. It took a while because that mote of light travels around so fast. You only get maybe 1 round on her at a time, and then it jumps to another one, and it's very random. You never know when it's going to come back. So I killed her, the one I'm standing next to, and this is what came up. You managed to smash one of the sentinel statues while the wisp of light is inside it. It falls to pieces before the animating energy can escape. Moments later, all of the other constructs crumble into dust. At last, all of the defenses of this place have been defeated. You are free to see what treasures you can find. And I sure hope it was worth this, because this has just been an ongoing, oh my goodness. 4 times we had to come back here. Two different locks that had to be picked. Then the second time back, couldn't do the locks, so I had to come back through the sewer tunnels, look at them again, go back to Basili, and come back a 4th time. So this has just been a long, drawn out quest. I think too much so. It just gets you bored of this whole thing, especially since there's no way to get out of this. The Tinker Troll, or there's no way to get out of here except by walking through all these passages. There's no secret hidden passages, nothing. So this was bad. I seriously consider this was bad. Alright, so, I have no idea what this is. Works while unpacked, for the healing, for to blessing curses you cause. Well, she doesn't even really, nobody causes curses or blessings, but she's got room, so I'm going to give it to her for now. We'll decide what to do with it later. Bracers of the Hawk. Wow, 20% to hit chance. Well, she's got, maybe he needs that. What has he got? 20% to melee damage, but the 20% to hit chance means you're using melee or range, is what I'm assuming. It isn't just melee. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this to me. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to give this other one to Alcander. Where did it go? Here they are. He's going to get these. Lockpick, yes, we'll take that. I'm sorry, I should have went over here. Ornate Bull, we don't need abilities anymore. Emerald, Speed Burst, okay. And you try to open the lid of this box, but it is stuck. It takes some time, care, and violence, but you are able to pry it open. Inside you find some rusty tools of minimal value. I got a medal here. Treasure Hunter. You'll also find a sheaf of papers. They are schematics, some of turrets, some of the constructs that attacked you outside. You take them. You suspect that Basili will be quite interested. Before you leave, however, Alcander makes sure to search through the papers. He makes copies of some and steals a few key pages from others. I don't see why Basili should go get all the benefit of our work. I agree with you 100%. 100%. She wasn't down here fighting the hordes. We were. So, yeah. We deserve. But yeah, this really was quite uneventful for a. So anyway, since it's such a long walk. Oh, and I forgot. Is there something I can? Maybe I did already use it. I don't know. But anyway, since it's a long walk back, I am going to go ahead and pause, and we will see you in Baselli's shop. Okay, so we are in the tinkermage workshop. So here we go. We can get her to stop. Here we go. I found some papers in the workshop. Baselli grabs the papers and flips them. She is a little disappointed. Oh, well, this is mostly apprentice stuff, basic schematics, and yet, what an interesting way to set up the reloading mechanism in this. And yes, very clever. I will be honest, these secrets were not worth risking your life for, and yet they are worth money, and we all lived. You weren't there. So good job all around. I hope you found something that made the job worth your time. By the way, did you make a copy of these schematics for yourself? Oh, yeah. Of course I did. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. She shrugs. Yeah. Any more buried treasure I can hunt for? Not that I could tell you about. Our partnership is for now concluded. Thank God. See, no. Leveling up, but it's gone! Yes, okay, so the next one, and this is, excuse me, the scavenger hunt one is, do we have everything we have now? Yes, he is Fort Foresight. So, we are now almost gone on 40 minutes. So I'm going to close down this episode, and the next time I see you, we will be going to Fort Foresight so we can get the scavenger hunt one done. Excuse me. If you enjoyed this episode, click like, leave a comment, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.